Hello friends, our today's topic is terminologies related to the pharmacovigilance. The first we see the what is pharmacovigilance. The pharmacovigilance is defined as it is as the science and the activity related to the detection, assessment, understanding, and the prevention of the adverse drug reactions or the any other drug related problems. The pharmacovigilance, it is related to pharmacon. It is derived from the Greek word means the medicine or the drug, and which vigilare, it is derived from the Latin word that is mean of the to keep watch. From these two words, the pharmacovigilance is derived. Then four important terms in the pharmacovigilance, that is the detection, assessment, understanding, and the prevention. The pharmacovigilance objectives, it is a pharmacovigilance is the reduction of the frequency and the severity of the adverse drug reactions or the any other drug related problem while the maintaining or better improving their efficacy. Why pharmacovigilance? The need of pharmacovigilance is it is safe use of medicine. ADRs are expensive, ethical concern, and ensuring the public confidence. Then we see the terminologies related to the pharmacovigilance. First is the vaccine pharmacovigilance. The vaccine pharmacovigilance is defined as the it is the science and the activity related to the detection, assessment, understanding, and the communication of the adverse drug reaction or the adverse event following the immunization and other vaccine or the immunization related issues, and to prevention of the unwanted effect of the vaccine or the immunization. It is called as the vaccine pharmacovigilance. Then our next term is the minimum criteria for the reporting. The minimum criteria for the reporting in the pharmacovigilance is the an identifiable patient, that means the age or the age category, that is adult or elderly, then the gender of the patient, then the patient hospital number. Then second is the a suspect medical product, that is the a drug which causes the adverse drug reaction. Then an identifiable reporting source, that example name, contact information, and the address of the reporter. Then last one is the at least one adverse event, so that report is done. Then the adverse event, the adverse event is the untoward medical occurrence in a patient or in a clinical investigation, subject to whom a pharmaceutical product has been administered. It is not necessary for adverse event to have been caused by the treatment, and adverse event can therefore be any unfavorable or unwanted and the unintended sign, including the abnormal laboratory finding, that is symptoms or the disease that is associated in the time with the use of the medicinal or the investigational product or the drug, whether or not it is related to the medicinal and or investigational product. Then next is the adverse reaction. The adverse reaction, it is the any unwanted and the unintended response to an investigational medicinal product. It is related to any dose administered. Then the unexpected adverse drug reaction or the unexpected adverse reaction. An adverse reaction, the nature or the severity of which is the not consistent with the application product. Then the information, that is the investigational brochure for an unauthorized investigational product. Then the severe adverse event, or it is also known as the serious adverse reaction or suspected unexpected serious adverse reaction. It is a result in the death or it is life threatening. It requires the hospitalization or the prolongation of the existing hospitalization. It is result in the significant disability to the patient, and also time the birth defect. For example, drug thalidomide causes the phocomelia. It is the teratogenicity of the teratogenesis effect of the thalidomide. Then the it is life threatening in the definition of the serious adverse event or the serious adverse reaction refers to an event in which the subject was at the risk of the death. Then our next terminology is the severe event. The severe event is used to describe the intensity of a specific event, that is mild, moderate, or the severe event or the reactions. Then the spontaneous report. Spontaneous report is the unsolicited communication by a regulatory authority or the healthcare professional, consumer, or the other person that is described as an adverse drug reaction or the adverse event in a patient administered the product or the drug, which does not derive from a study or any organized data collection scheme. Then the literature, it is a report of the suspected adverse reaction to the medicinal product that first come to the attention of the company through a publisher medicinal or the scientific report, and it is unpublished manuscript. Then the study, it means the any investigation in the human subject that the follow a formal plan or the protocol. Then the healthcare professional, or it's also called as a HCP. The healthcare professional is defined as the medicinally qualified person, such as the physician, dentist, pharmacist, nurse, coroner, or the otherwise specified local regulations in the ICH E2 guidelines. Then the marketing authorization. Marketing authorization, it is defined as the company that has the regulatory authority or the regulatory permission to manufacture and market a product or a drug in a given country or a region, and therefore the legal responsibility to comply with the pharmacovigilance requirement holder, that is known as the MAH. Then the last one is the suspect drug. Then suspect drug is defined as any drug which may potentially be implicated in the etiology of an adverse event. Then non-suspect drug. Non-suspect drug, also known as the concomitant medication. Then in general the drug which were taken to the time the event, but the which are not to the have caused it. Then the past drug means the drug which were uh, completed or discontinued prior to the start of the treatment with the suspect drug. And then medical history. The medical history, it is defined as the screen we only need to list. Then relevant medical history and the study indication that are clear from the study title do not need to repeat as medical history and unless further details are available. Then the drug dependence is a terminology which is important for the pharmacovigilance. It defined as a physical and or physiological phenomenon making the repeated use of the drug or the use of the drug compulsion. Drug dependence generally occur after the patient has taken a drug for a long time or at the high doses, and the drug does not show its pharmacological effect due to the regular administration of that drug. It causes the drug dependence. Then the withdrawal symptoms is defined as an adverse mental and or physical manifestation or the symptoms occurring after cessation or the reduction of the intake of the any drug. The withdrawal syndrome always indicated drug dependence, but not all the drug dependent patient experience withdrawal symptoms. Then the overdose, the normally more than twice the dose recommended in the product information document for the specific patient population and indication he she belongs to. Then the medication error, it is a medication error is the any preventable event that may cause or lead to inappropriate medication use or the patient harm while the medication is in the control of the healthcare professional, patient or the consumer. Then the suicide attempt case. Suicide attempt case is the important terminology which is involved in the pharmacovigilance. It is report where the patient who on a drug before the suicide attempt, that is the drug may have influenced the action. Then the drug abuse. Drug abuse is the persistent or the sporadic international and the excessive use of drug or the misuse of the any drug in the way that is inconsistent with the or the unrelated to the recommendations of the product information or with the acceptance medicinal patient. It include the recreational use. Then the drug interaction. The drug interaction is the action of the one drug upon the efficacy or the toxicity of one or more other drugs. The drug interaction has the type like the drug interaction, drug food interaction, drug disease interaction. And the next terminology is the lack of effect. The lack of effect of the any drug, it means the any failure of the expected pharmacological action of the drug. Then the placebo. Then our next terminology is the placebo. Placebo is the fake treatment. A placebo is an inactive pill or in the liquid or the powder that has no treatment value. It does not show the any pharmacological or the therapeutic action. It show the psychological impact on the patient. Then the investigational new drug, that is also called as IND, a new drug or antibiotic drug or the biological drug that is the use in the clinical investigation. It also include a biological product used in vitro or the diagnostic purpose. Then the off-label use. Off-label use, a drug prescribed for the condition other than those approved by the FDA. Then open label trial. The open label trial is a clinical trial in which the doctors and the participant know which drug or the vaccine is being administered. Then the blind is a randomization trial is the blind if the participant is not told which arm of the trial he is on. A clinical trial is a blind if the participant are unaware or whether they are in the experimental or the control arm of the study. It is called as the also called as the masked. Then we see the data lock point, that is also known as the DLP. The data designated as the cutoff date for the data to be included in the signal detection report. These are the some terminologies which is included in the pharmacovigilance. Thank you.